In one of the settlements temporarily occupied by Russian forces, Ukrainian reconnaissance detects two Russian soldiers walking along the main road. Operators observe them for a moment to confirm identity and ensure the surrounding area is clear. Once their exact position is verified, an FPV drone is launched. The drone navigates low to the ground, skimming past the remnants of a destroyed building and adjusting its trajectory around the debris. As it approaches a large tree where the Russian troops were last seen, the buzzing from the drone becomes audible. Hearing the growing sound, the soldiers suddenly panic and begin to run in different directions. Another Russian soldier is spotted walking alone along a rural road wearing a camouflage cloak designed to blend with the terrain. Believing he is protected from aerial detection, he moves confidently and without caution. After receiving confirmation of his coordinates, operators launch an FPV drone toward his location. The drone makes an initial high-speed pass directly above him, attempting to trigger a reaction, but the soldier ignores the noise, assuming he is not the target. The drone then climbs to a higher altitude, circles briefly to establish an optimal approach angle, and begins a controlled descent. With a clear visual lock, the drone accelerates toward the target. A Russian armored personnel carrier attempts to move along the exact same route as the previously destroyed one. As it passes the burnt wreck, an FPV drone performs the first strike. Although the hit is not fully effective, it damages key components of the vehicle. Surveillance confirms that the vehicle slows down and eventually comes to a complete stop. This gives Ukrainian operators additional time to evaluate the situation and choose a more precise and efficient method of eliminating the target. A new FPV drone is deployed and successfully enters the interior through a gap in the vehicle, but its payload fails to detonate. With the armored carrier immobilized, operators decide to switch tactics. They deploy a drone equipped with drop munitions. Noticing an open hatch, they release the first munition, damaging the internal protective plating. Observing the hole left behind, operators prepare the second drop. The munition falls directly inside the compartment. Moments later, smoke is seen coming from the hatch, followed by flames spreading throughout the interior. The fire intensifies, and eventually the armored vehicle burns completely, confirming its destruction. Archival footage shows a Ukrainian fighter jet performing a mission across several regions of the country. The aircraft maintains low altitude in certain segments, passing over cities, fields, and infrastructure. The footage highlights the precision and coordination required for such flights, showcasing the skill of the Ukrainian Air Force during high-speed, low-visibility operations. An FPV drone identifies a Russian civilian-type vehicle traveling between residential buildings. The drone gradually closes the distance while staying low enough to avoid early detection. Once the target enters an open stretch of road, the drone accelerates and performs a direct hit, stopping the vehicle instantly. A Russian motorcyclist is detected riding toward Russian positions at high speed. The FPV drone is launched immediately and begins pursuing the rider from behind. After closing the distance and aligning with the motorcycle's path, the drone performs a precise strike, disabling the rider on the spot. During routine aerial patrol, operators detect an abandoned Russian Bukhanka van left on a roadside. Its doors appear partially open, suggesting it was hastily abandoned. Without delay, an FPV drone is deployed and strikes the vehicle directly, rendering it completely unusable. Moments after the previous strike, another pair of Russian soldiers is spotted. A second FPV drone is redirected to their position and delivers a hit, neutralizing them quickly. Upon hearing the buzz of an approaching drone, Russian soldiers exit their vehicles and attempt to escape on foot, leaving their equipment behind. The footage shows them running across the road in an attempt to avoid the incoming strike. An abandoned Russian quad bike is identified on the roadside. The vehicle appears to have been left behind during a rapid withdrawal. An FPV drone strikes it directly, destroying the quad bike and preventing its reuse. Two Russian civilian-type cars traveling at night toward frontline positions are shown in the footage. Both vehicles had previously been struck by FPV drones. Neither manages to continue the route, and the video captures their final moments before becoming immobile.
A vehicle carrying several Russian personnel is spotted moving alongside a motorcyclist. The FPV drone locks on to the larger vehicle and hits it, while both targets are advancing along the same route. A Russian vehicle moving between frontline positions near a reservoir is detected by aerial surveillance. An FPV drone pursues the target through the abandoned outskirts of the settlement and delivers a direct hit, stopping the vehicle. Near a bridge, operators spot a Russian soldier moving under some form of cover. The drone approaches the bridge, descends slightly to verify his position, but finds that the soldier has already moved on. Moments later, the drone locates him nearby. The operator adjusts course, aligns the drone, and completes a precise strike. A Russian soldier traveling along a dried stream bed is spotted during routine aerial monitoring. An FPV drone is sent directly toward him. The soldier attempts to fire back with small arms, but the drone remains on course and performs a direct, controlled strike.